Smithy, it's a point here today at Fareham against Moneyfields. Do you take that?
Yeah, I think it was a horrible game of football to watch, if I'm honest. But there were spells that we played really well. We moved the ball well. I feel like we could have finished the game off after that first goal, and we sort of took our foot off the pedal. Disappointing, really. And then to concede a goal from a set piece, which wasn't even first phase, it was like third phase, if you like. Hit the bar, it's gone up 20 foot in the air, and we haven't reacted well enough, and just got a tap in on the back post. We need to be better at defending that, and not giving away the initial set piece, which we did say before the game, because we knew Moneyfields are strong on set pieces. So it was a bit disappointing to concede by that, but all credit to Moneyfields. They did well. They pressed us, gave us no time on the ball. We found it really difficult to switch the ball, which is normally one of our strengths, and I think that all credit to Moneyfields for stopping that, but also we weren't good enough at switching today. We could have been better. We could have given different passing lanes to each other. We could have been better in possession, especially playing out, decision making up front, things like that. But do you know what? Like, they're undefeated for a couple of games. Like, we are on a good run. They're on a good run, and I think both teams sort of evened each other out today.
You talked there about the fact that the game itself wasn't great to watch. I think there was a few comments around saying it was quite scrappy out there. Do you think that was part of, say, Money's game plan, or do you think that was just on your team for not being able to get the ball down and play the football that we know we can play?
Yeah, a bit of both. Money's want to play football and we want to play football, but I feel like it was just, we weren't winning the first balls, and that was, for me, the biggest problem. And then, like I said earlier, the second balls we weren't winning at times, and it just becomes scrappy, and then the ball's bobbling around, and you don't want that. We want to get it down. We want to win that first contact. We need to be better at that. But yeah, it was scrappy, but then both teams are giving each other no time on the ball. It was probably a good game to watch two teams defend well, in my eyes, because I don't think Moneyfields had many chances. They had a couple, maybe like throughout the game, 2-3 chances maybe. We've had maybe 4 or 5 good chances, but their keeper did well. She swept up really well. I thought Peyton and Tonks at the back for them were really strong. And I thought, do you know what? Like, it was just a game where both teams defended well and gave the other team no space.
We talk about our goal, though, in the first half. You take the lead through Shannon Albury, her 8th goal for the club since she joined before Christmas, and a great finish and great overall move as well from the team.
Yeah, but how frustrating is that we've gone and done that? We've stayed onside, great finish, and then you look later on and we're offside and 4, 5, 6 times in a row, and you just think, come on, like we've shown in the first half we can do it. And it's just so frustrating. But what a great move, great assist. I think was it Britt that got the assist. Fantastic assist, great finish by Shannon, and the movement from all of our team was good in that first half. And I just wish we'd gone in at 2-0, and it maybe would have changed the game. We had the chances, certainly. But again, we were giving away stupid free kicks down the other end, and that sort of gives the other team confidence, and they sort of build on that confidence. And then you have to quash that and get back on top again, and then we're giving away more free kicks, and their confidence was coming up. But first half, yeah, it was a great goal by Shan, really good finish. And she had a good one in the second half. It just rolled across the line as well, and it was like we were trying to blow it in the goal, but it just wasn't to be.
And of course, as we said, the form that the team's in, it's 5 games now unbeaten, 4 of those wins, and of course the draw today. You've got a bit more of a gap come before another 3 games in 8 days. Can you just take that form into those games that are coming up, because you've got 3 very, very tough games coming up, all at home? Which do you think that's going to help? Yeah, it will help being at home, obviously, but I don't know. They're all really tough games. Like Cardiff, obviously, massive game. It's very unlikely we can win the league, but we can have a massive impact on who does win the league. And we want to finish as high as we can. I can't remember what we finished last season. Was it 4th or something? I can't remember. But we want to finish higher than that. So it's a big game against Cardiff. Bournemouth, we owe them one from the last game. Getting that red card so early in the game completely changed it, and our backs were against the wall, and our team's very different now, and their team is very different now. And then obviously Saints in the Hampshire Cup semi-final, which for me is massive. I've said from day one, like, that Hampshire Cup final has been a target of mine for ages, and I just want to get to the final and just be able to, experience that final as a manager, and that's what I want. Represent one of the 2 top teams in Hampshire. So it's, there's pressure on every game, but this week we'll just carry on going. I think we're playing well. We're defending much better now than we have done. you know, there's players that weren't in the squad today that will definitely look at this and think, I can definitely do better than the people that might have been on the pitch, so I'm going to push hard, and that's what we want. We've got a squad now, and they're all fighting for a place. So hopefully, you know, we have a good training session on Tuesday and Thursday, and yeah, I'm not too fussed about it, any of the games, because we're playing really well. I think today we could have not given any more, but I think maybe, you know, without making excuses, Wednesday's game was tough, you know, against tough opposition. And then last week, travelling 500 odd miles to Leeds, you know, it's 3 games, like you said, in 7-8 days. It takes a lot out. So it's nice to be able to have that relaxation now and have a week where we can just sort of regroup, refresh, and yeah, hit Cardiff, you know, hopefully full pelt.